does, I think.
Johnny Walker. This fight clock is brought to you by Modelo Capacity Crowd. Here at the Hive tonight, the Spectrum Center, Charlotte, North Carolina. Anthony Smith is in red, Johnny Walker in green.
Anthony Smith said that it was very important that he take the center of the outline and show Johnny Walker that he's not going to be the one dictating where the fight takes place.
Because he and Gary,
great to have you with us. UFC Fight Night on ABC. John Anik alongside a couple of UFC legends, Dominic Cruz and Daniel Cormier. Heavyweights, Almeida and Rosen strike weight in the wings, but a lot, of course, to be decided here in a Division I zone by Daniel Cormier.
Anthony already let go of that right hand. It can't land. He's just got to be first. He's kind of waiting right now for Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker's got him staring at the feints in the face.
And Johnny Walker said he wanted to balance out the aggressiveness, but also the defense. He said that there were times where he was far too passive in the Thiago Santos fight. But then he said he went in the opposite direction. He got himself in trouble. So now he feels like he found that sweet spot where he can manage the aggressiveness and still be defensively responsible.
A measured Lionheart early. Mindful of that undeniable Walker power.
He's ready for that calf kick. It landed twice already. You can see him lifting that leg up high, trying to see when that leg kick's coming.
Walker's trying to walk him down. Smith has got him. He's got to not back up.
Good connection by Smith.
Those calf kicks are adding up.
Nice jab by Walker. 2 minutes have gone by in round one.
Like heavyweights.
18,712 on hand tonight as the UFC returns to Charlotte for the first time since 2018. Smith loaded up on the right hand, just missed.
The outside leg kicks of Johnny Walker right now are really starting to take effect on Anthony Smith already.
All right, this coach's cam brought to you by Jose Cuervo Tequila. We check in on the red corner of Anthony Smith.
Halfway! Halfway! Good balance! Great balance! There you go. Anthony, your 5 is there off your 2. Hey, your 5's there off your 2.
Walker mixing up his targets well early. Nice right hand from Smith as he presses forward.
You hear Anthony Smith's corner saying halfway is probably because at certain parts of the round, they're going to have him try to land more offense than others. But right now, he's a little behind on the pace of Walker.
This way.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round one. See Smith starting to think about those Walker leg kicks.
And those are the tricky kicks of Walker. They're so dangerous. Right into that.
Oh, big shots from Johnny Walker. Smith hanging onto a leg.
Oh, he tripped him with that single, but it's not enough.
Fuck.
So much.
Smith gets the takedown.
Fuck.
He was able to grind that all the way down to the mat. Beautiful tenacity by Smith to make that happen.
Yeah, he is nothing if not tenacious and working right in front of his corner. Chief by Mark Montoya.
Oh, this is so what he wanted right here. If you're Anthony Smith, this is so ideal after getting clipped like that. And the position is so strong in this half guard with the arm trapped. I mean, he can squeeze here as long as he wants and stay safe.
He's got to kind of beat that underhook on the opposite side that Johnny Walker has. Johnny's right arm underhooking him. He's got to beat that and kill it if he wants to really control it.
He's good in half guard here because he's got that bottom leg. Now he can elbow. And right here, Anthony Smith is so good in this half guard position. He's just going to hold that hip like you're seeing him do right there with that left arm, and then keep that third point pressure and keep his head smashed against the fence and try to grind this out here.
Smith, a BJJ black belt to Walker's brown belt, but Johnny Walker hasn't been submitted in the last 8 years. Nice elbow from Smith.
And see, this allowed Anthony Smith to get his wits back about him before this next round comes and get a little rest, too.
On the ground and he ended up He just laid on top of him.
Walker back to his feet.
Man, he's fucked. We had him there.
Right here, you see Anthony Smith kind of charge in. He gets hit with a little check left hook there that rocks him. Then a right hook on the opposite side. That was the one that really affected Anthony Smith. He was able to work hard to get that takedown.
All right, first 5 minutes.
At midnight Eastern on ESPN2.
Johnny Walker, bro.
All right, here we go. Round 2 of a possible 3. Johnny Walker in green, Anthony Smith in red.
That calf kick also helps set up the right hand, because when that calf kick's in line, you're watching the hip, and the right hand can slide right over the top. That one sets up the right hand and straight right.
I mean, Anthony is not picking up on these kicks at all.
Picked up on that.
Yes. And John Kavanaugh's yelling, leg kick, leg kick. They want more of those.
That straight right hand has been money for Smith thus far tonight. Jab gets home for Lionheart.
You know, you look at Anthony Smith, and generally he's the bigger guy. Johnny Walker's bigger, and it seems like Anthony's just a little bit out of range. And that's why he's taking so many leg kicks. Where Anthony did well was when he was able to get within range and work on that takedown. Now he got hurt going in there, but it was where he found success and controlled Johnny Walker.
Smith connects with another right hand, 3.5 to go, round 2. Walker a little bit flat-footed in his approach, perhaps by design.
He's just trying to conserve, because he knows Smith isn't using a ton of energy either. He's not keeping a crazy pace, so it's just, he said he wanted to keep himself calm and not overdo it as well. Maybe we'll see more crazy pace in the third, and he's kind of conserving in the second. Who knows?
Yeah, they're both kind of poking at each other, right? Nobody's like throwing constant combinations and a whole bunch of pressure. They're very measured in what they're doing.
Smith still moving pretty well despite the damage on that lead wheel.
Unreal that he can still stand as effectively. And now he's on his own leg kicks, which could really be beneficial.
Look how wide Smith's stance is, and then he turns his toes in. And that's why that kicks there. He's just so wide with his stance. Makes it easy right there.
Nicely done as Walker doubles up on the leg kick after Smith had landed one of his own.
He's done that multiple times now where he throws 2 leg kicks back to back. But now that he's done it so many times, when he throws double kicks, Anthony should just uncork a right hand, because he's got to stay in front of him when he's doubling up on a leg kick.
Oh, big right hand for Anthony Smith. Coach Dean Thomas, talk to me.
I'm gonna specify something that Dom said, and that was that Anthony Smith has his lead foot turned in. If he turns it out, it'll create a natural defense to that outside kick. It will leave him open for the inside kick. But I think at this point, Anthony has felt the power of Johnny Walker and says, you know what? This might be the least of all the damage that this guy can give me.
And touching on what Dean just said, the way that his knees turned in is because you're seeing him hit a check hook. Anthony Smith's always looking to step back and hit you with the hook, and so the toes are turned in because of that. And that check hook is what lands a lot for him. So it's one or the other. You either land your check hook moving backwards, or you defend the kick. And he's got to choose between his 2 weapons in his habits here.
Well, next Saturday night, grappling ace Mackenzie Dern looks to submit another victim. She faces the forever game high-volume striker Angela Hill. The entire card live and exclusively on ESPN+. Main card hits at 7 p.m. Eastern next Saturday night. .22 leg kicks have landed thus far for Johnny Walker.
Smith keeps that left hand so low just so he wants you to step in, and then he wants to hit Walker with the same punch that Walker hit Smith with. It's that back step left. That one.
Walker just landed a leg kick, and Smith kind of checked it. Johnny took a bad step, and Anthony smiled at him.
not even attacking my family. Oh, attacking my family. What?
They're having a conversation. Yeah.
They're having a full-on conversation.
Smith said something about attacking his family.
So you're attacking my family. He said, what?
The beauty of that is that you're in an octagon. You can punch each other in the face.
That's right.
Instead of having a full-on conversation. It ain't a therapy session, boys. But you can't fight each other.
Smith opens up towards the end of the round. Round 3 coming up